No wonder you're confused after everything you've been through.
There is no confusion. He chose his real son over me.
I'm just saying, don't go making major life decisions when you're this upset, OK? Let the dust settle. You do anything drastic. And no matter what you think, Jay does love you.
Or does he just want someone to mother his child?
No. It's not true.
Isn't it? As far as I can tell, it's the only reason we married each other.
Oh, sorry. Blame Doug blocking me at the school gate. Too busy yakking to the lollipop man.
Yeah, well, I best shoot before Dad gets on the case. I'll see you later, yeah?
Yeah. Got to Lisa's party, I hope.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll see you later.
Bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Kiss a kiss. Oh, what's the matter? Can't drag yourself away.
Mum's out there, isn't she?
So? Oh, come on. You can hardly avoid her forever.
Yeah, well, watch me.
Can you not just at least try? For Finn and for Ross. I mean, let's face it, it's been almost bearable since she turned up.
Yeah, because he doesn't know what she's like.
Well, people change, Pete. Come on, she doesn't seem that bad.
You've talked to her?
Well, yeah. I talked to her. I could hardly ignore her, could I? She really wants to make this work.
Yeah, well, it won't ever. Look, don't ask me why, just trust me. She's bad news.
Go on.
Free deliveries here.
All right, I'll give you a hand.
No need to add 'em and Andy onto it. I've got to work 'em hard while they're still here. Which gives me a chance to talk to you about Emma. Chaz said she had a drink with you yesterday.
Oh, we had a few words in passing. I wouldn't go thinking we were mates or anything. She made that perfectly clear.
Right, so she did have a go at you.
Oh, it's nothing I can't handle. It's not like I don't deserve it.
You want me to talk to her?
Well, and that's not going to wind her up at all, is it?
I'm just saying I know what she can be like.
No, thanks, but if she's going to be sticking around, I might as well get used to it.
All right.
So you're going to tell me what really happened?
I really tried to get through to her and tell her how sorry I was, but she just threw it back in my face. According to her, I'm responsible for ruining her entire life.
She has got a point.
Thanks for that.
It could be worse. At least you know where you stand.
Jimmy? What are you doing sneaking around like that?
I'm not sneaking. I thought the place would be empty. Why aren't you in the salon? What the hell?
It's only a face mask. A lot of men have them.
But why are you hiding out in here?
We're not hiding. Just giving Dad a quick once-over before Georgia gets back from her tennis tour.
So this isn't a regular...
No, certainly not. We thought we'd have the place to ourselves. You're supposed to be having lunch with Nicola.
Change of plan. I popped back for some paperwork. Probably best if you don't mention that you've seen me, though.
Well, that I would suggest. That makes us quits, wouldn't you?
Why are you avoiding her anyway? What have you done to upset her this time?
Yeah, she did seem a little out of sorts earlier.
Oh, that's probably the iron tablets. They bung you up in no time. It's enough to make anyone tetchy.
What iron tablets?
Well, Nicola went to the doctor, that's all. And he said she was a bit anaemic.
If only it were that simple.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Let's blame the iron tablets.
Jimmy.
She'd hate me for telling you. She's going into early menopause.
That's Bertha. She looks a bit like you.
Dragged yourself out of bed, I see. Should you be getting to work?
I took day off. I've got a bit of running about to do.
Oh, you best get on with it. You'll be putting the pigs off their swill. Something I should know. You've not left the place a tip, I hope.
No. I was wondering what you're doing later.
After work?
Between cooking the tea and tidying up after you lot. Putting my feet up with any luck.
Oh, they're gorgeous. Oh, I love flowers.
Aye, I bet you do, but you'll have to get your own. These are for Lisa.
For me? What for?
Happy anniversary, love.
Oh, Zach! Oh, I haven't got you anything. It slipped me mind.
Well, no wonder with all you've had to worry about lately. Makes a change, usually me forget.
I don't know what to say.
Well, it's nothing to say. Plenty of times this family would have fallen apart without you. I owe you a damn sight more than a bunch of flowers.
Oh.
No. You know what you need? A drink later to celebrate. Isn't that right, Sam?
You what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll treat.
Since when did you have money to burn?
Look, a few drinks won't cost much.
Yeah, sounds good to me. You're on.
Yes. Right, well, we'll see you 5 o'clock at Woolley.
You sure about this, love? What about Belle?
Hey. Oh, she'll be fine for a few hours. Hey, now she's on the medication, we should show a bit more faith.
I don't know.
Well, I do. You have spent your life running around after other folk. You deserve a day off. Huh? Come on.
Look, I feel for Megan, I really do. But Jay's been such an idiot. Look, the last thing Archie needs is to be around them ripping each other to shreds.
For what it's worth, I think you're doing the right thing.
Well, how come I feel like a complete cow?
Ignore her. You have got just as much right to be here as anyone.
All right for some.
Hey, it's my day off, making the most of it. Said I'd meet Mum later on too. You look stressed out.
Oh, I've just got to pick Jack up early from nursery because he's feeling under the weather, then go into town and get Grand and Lisa a present. And, you know, Jack hates shopping at the best of times.
Well, I can look after Jack if you like.
Seriously?
Yeah, why not? I'm off this afternoon. It's not like I've not done it before. Hey, has he still got that dead cool train set as well?
Looking at it won't get your wife back.
Who says I want her back?
Then you're a bigger fool than I thought.
She thinks our marriage is a sham.
And you're going to prove her right if you give up just like that.
Nice one, Dad. Thanks for the support.
She's upset. And who can blame her? Megan needed you, and what did you do? Went to Archie.
I just wanted to see my son. Is that too much to ask?
And look now, you've got neither. Why can't you think sometimes, instead of making matters worse?
Oh, great. This is all I need. A lecture from the expert in relationships.
Yeah, all the more reason to listen. Look, if you lose Megan, then what? Divorce? You know, she gets half of everything you worked hard for.
We haven't been married that long. I'll fight it if I have to.
And while you're doing that, what's happening with Archie? Is Rachel letting you anywhere near him?
She can't stop me. I have rights.
After all of this, that might not be as easy as you think. Look, all I'm saying is, don't throw away everything you had. You and Megan are good together.
Try telling her that.
That's down to you. But if you ask me, the only way to keep Archie in your life is with a stable, loving family, not caught up in some emotional war zone. The only way to do that is with Megan.
Rach, Charity forced you out. You had no choice.
That's not how they see it.
Yeah, well, that's their problem. So don't you go thinking about leaving again, right?
Don't worry, we're going. I'm guessing you're here to meet Hare.
Yeah, we've got stuff to do. How's Archie?
See for yourself.
Hello, little one. Beep.
I meant what I said about seeing him. You know where we are.
See, someone didn't know when to take a hint. So just to remind you, he's moved on. Get used to it. Can you believe her front? You're mine now. Brew?
Yeah.
And the train is in the station. But where is the driver? Can you see him?
No.
No?
There.
There. There he is. Oh, thank goodness. Now nobody will be late for work, will they? No. What are you grinning at?
When I said that you could help me out, I didn't realise that you'd take over.
Yeah, well, I've got a lot of catching up to do, haven't I? You don't know how much I wish I'd done this with you.
Well, you're here now. That's all that matters.
Is that some hot bloke?
Val's managed to blow up the vacuum cleaner. Again. I swear she does it deliberately when I'm on my day off. She's just gonna have to wait.
Well, I can cope for 5 minutes. It's only next door.
You sure?
Yeah, as long as you don't think Debbie will mind.
Well, if I'm quick, she'll never know.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, go and save the day. And make sure you charge a double time for it. Oh!
Hey, well, have I done a good job or what? Huh? And even better, Sam has managed to convince Zach and Lisa to come for a drink without even giving the game away, so we're all set to go. No need to go over the top with the excitement.
Sorry, school was dead boring. Where's the rest of the food?
In the kitchen.
No prizes for guessing who that is?
Leave it. I don't want to see him.
Megan?
Something tells me he's not going to go away. Fine. Let him in. And then can you make yourself scarce? Trust me. I've got no desire to get involved. I'll leave you to it.
I just want to talk.
I think you made yourself perfectly clear, don't you?
I was wrong, okay? We both said some pretty awful things. I hope we both regret that. I love you, Megan. I really love you. Too much to lose you. I just want to know if we've got a future together.
Oh, don't rush to help me, will you, babes? I'm not running late or anything.
I'll get Jack out.
Oh, no, I didn't take him. Finn offered to babysit. I presume we'll find him inside playing trains.
Yes, yeah.
Where's Jack? He's inside. I've not been gone that long.
Well, you left him on his own?
No, of course not. What did you take me for? Mum's with him.
She's what? I don't believe this.
Pete.
Get out. Oh, come on,
Didn't have to go to work. I was just helping.
I don't want you here. Is that clear?
Pete, what's wrong? She did me a favour.
But she knows what's wrong.
What the hell's happened to his hand?
It was an accident. I turned my back for a second
Come on.
and...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell are you doing? I'm getting her out now.
Pete!
I don't want you in my life, let alone my house.
What is wrong with you?
If she stays any longer, you might just find out.
It's all right, I'm going. I'm sorry, it really was an accident.
Mum.
Right, do you want to tell me what the hell all that was about? What if they don't like it?
They'll love it. You've done such a good job organising all of this.
Yeah, proper little dictator. Running a small country next.
Nicola, come and join us. Let me get you a drink. What would you like?
Well, something long and refreshing might help.
Help with what exactly?
You're looking a bit flushed, that's all. Been rushing around, have we?
Let me get you that drink.
You know, don't you? Oh, flaming kill Jimmy.
Hey, quick! They're here.
Surprise! Happy anniversary. I know it should have probably been a medal, but we settled for a booze up instead.
I don't know what to say. Were you in on this?
No. I'm as gobsmacked as you are.
No, it was all Belle's idea.
Oh, she's been an absolute star.
Well, go on then, Dan.
Take a speech. Well, I don't know what to say.
That's
but,
enough. So my dad and Lucy.
Look, after everything that's happened, I don't know how I feel.
You know, I keep going over it. You know, why didn't I see that it wasn't Archie? I wanted it to be him so badly.
We both did.
Well, doesn't that prove that we're meant to be a family? I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but if we both try, then who knows?
I can't just forget about him.
I know that. And I'm not asking you to. But I am begging you, please, don't throw away what we've got because of that. We can still be together, can't we?
With Archie?
It's going to take time.
I know that he's your son and that you want him in your life, but how can I love another child? I mean, I might lose him again.
Don't. No mistakes. I promise.
We need time to heal. I need time to heal before we bring him into our life. Now, if you care about me as much as you say you do, then you'll understand that.
Of course I do. Take as long as you need. Just as long as we're together. That is all that matters.
Of course, we're still together.
You don't have to take them out for me, love. Is Gemma bothering you?
No, not really. The medication, it's working most of the time, but it's just...
You couldn't cope in there, all that noise.
I didn't want to spoil it for you, but I can't seem to feel anything.
The doctors said it would take a while for the medication to get right. It's early days yet. Maybe you shouldn't have pushed yourself organising this party.
But you and Dad, you've done so much for me. I just wanted you to have a really nice day.
What you've done has been amazing. We can't thank you enough for it. But the last thing we want is to set you off.
You won't, Mum, I promise.
One step at a time, love. That's all it takes. And before you know it, you'll have gone a long way.
How can anyone do that to the child?
She reckoned she was ill. She didn't know what she was doing. I saw the look in her eyes.
Well, no wonder you hate her. How can she just turn up like nothing's happened?
Because she didn't know I'd seen her. I was scared. I just kept it to myself. She turned up a few years later.
I hope your dad told her where to go.
I was out in the field. Not Ross and Finn were in the house, but there was no way I was letting her anywhere near him. Like, how could I after what she did?
But she still didn't know that you knew.
Oh.
So what did you do?
I told her to go. That we didn't need her. As far as we were concerned, she was dead to us.
Well, you did the right thing.
Did I? Look, I never told anyone. I let them think that she didn't care about him. What if I made things worse?
What, by keeping him away from the psycho mother?
But every time they asked for her, the stories they used to make up about what she might be up to, I just wanted to tell them the truth.
Yeah, but you didn't. You protected them. This is not your fault, Pete. Come here.
Nicola, where's Angel?
With Laurel. Gives us a chance to be alone.
You mean you want to... What was that for?
Well, you really have to ask. I've just had to stand there listening to Georgia offer me advice about hot flushers. Georgia.
I never told Georgia.
No? Well, you clearly blabbed to somebody because Bernice and Dad know as well. How long before the whole village know that I'm turning into a withered old hag?
You're not. I still think you're the sexiest woman in the village. County. world. It's all I can do to keep my hands off you right now.
Well, then what are we waiting for?
What about your hormones?
Today's your lucky day, come on. Oh, I want a baby and I want one now.
Don't worry, I got the message.
No, because if you got the message, you won't step foot in my house.
How's Jack?
Why don't you give it to us?
Pete, please.
But why don't you just listen when I tell you to stay away from me, Debbie and the kids?
I just want a chance to make up for what I did.
Yeah, well, you can't ever. So what you do us all a favour and just get as far away from here as possible.
It was Finn who tracked me down. Him and Ross want me in their lives.
When they find out what you did. But the only reason I haven't told him is because they'll ask me not to. Do you know what? I've changed my mind.
No, you promised you'd never.
But I take it back. Either you leave or I tell him.
David's worried about his rights over Max, and not surprising really, a huge fight with Callum is brewing in Coronation Street next. And Charlie and Barnaby are back in action. Could a detective novel really be behind a bizarre midsummer murder? They're back for a new series at 8.